Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Mommy and on the go in here. Kumusta, kumusta, kumusta? How are you all doing? Welcome back to our Gratefulness Live. This is a series of 28 days wherein we are just going to capitalize on being grateful of everything that we have, whatever it is. And this is based from the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. And for those that have been watching us and have been waiting for our live, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, just a recap, just a recap. Who could remember what were those five practices that we have? While waiting for our very special guest that's coming all the way from the Philippines, it's already 5 o'clock, very early morning in there. So we are just gonna wait for her. But what are those five blessings that we have? Who could remember that? Type it in our comment section below if you could remember. And or if you are watching me live from somewhere else, maybe we can take a look at where you are from. Comment down below where you're coming from. Hello, hello, hello. If you see me, if you don't see me, where are you? So, let's see. Are you all here now? Are you all here now? Where are you? Where are you? Yes. So the very first one is obviously making sure that we count our blessings, right? We count our blessings from the moment we wake up until the time we go to bed. That is actually our number one, the first day. So to bring joy in our lives, we just have to be very, very grateful. And then day number two was actually the rock, the magical rock. Who remember that? The magic rock was about this teeny tiny rock or whatever rock you have. It's just really saying thanks or finding the best day that really happened to you that day and be really, really grateful about that. Okay. And then day three, we were talking about magical relationship. The more we value our relationships to others, the more we get successful in anything that we want in life, right? And then day four, we were talking about magical health. Most likely, we would always say health is wealth, so we have to really take good care of our health and be very grateful of our health. Yesterday, we talked about the magic money. That was just fitting with our business as well. So today, we will be talking about the magical or works like magic. And thank you so much for hopping in. Please share our live stream. Definitely, this is for everybody. It's not just for our business partners. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh, she's gone again. Ladies and gentlemen, please, 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 if you could possibly just share this live stream to others, I would really greatly appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome. She was a friend first before becoming a business partner. So, hi, Ams. We will just talk in here. Kumusta?
Hi, good morning. For me, it's 5 a.m. And there is good afternoon, right? Hi, Anne.
Yes, hello. It's afternoon somewhere. Ang background kay wala siya ni populate. So sige na lang mo na siya giingon nga nice ra kuno ng black ang background. How are you doing? Ano wala pa man ka natug or what ni mata lang yun ka for our live?
Yeah, actually, dili ko tigtulog at this time, but then my son is in our room because there's a tiny mouse in his room of all days. Yeah, and we
Oh my
didn't want him to sleep there, so instead I had him in my room and I tried to sleep with him, but he really likes yukan kayo as in spaon akong now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so good thing because we have this live. And thank you for
Uh-huh.
having me, by the way. How are you?
Oh my goodness. So let's introduce ourselves. So well, they already know me. I'm Mami Ana the Go. I'm from here. What about you? Just tell us anything that you want to tell us about yourself.
So, hi everyone. Maayong buntag, maayong hapon, or maayong gabi, asa man mo. Or nasan man kayo sa planet Earth. I am I'm a new business partner of Anne. I actually left a job that was really like, I was earning like six digit, in peso.
Oh,
Yeah. And it was really great, all the benefits and all, but it was taking a toll on my health So I
Mm.
decided to stop. But before that, before that happened, Anne sent me a message. And I was already interested because I really am a risk taker. So anything that I see has a potential, I go for it without even, questioning. So that's why I'm here. I'm a mom of a 3-year old, hyperactive kid. And I'm based in Cebu, although I'm originally from Davao, and my parents
Oh,
were
okay.
originally from Manila. So it's
Mm-mm.
like Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Kamaw ding master ka Tagalog IMS kay naa day kay roots from Manila.
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, mag Tagalog mi sa una, Spanish jud, and then
Mm. Okay.
Bisdak na here in Cebu. Yeah, and we love Cebu, so
Oo nya ang Davao sad kay combination man sana siya sa Tagalog ug Bisaya, 'di ba? Ang
yeah, yeah,
Davao. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Combination of
So,
Tagalog.
going back memory lane, oh my gosh, I think we've known each other since, I'm dating myself. What, unsa man? 20 years, more than 20 years. No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Actually, oo.
20 years. No, no, less than 20 years because I graduated man siguro
Wait,
2004. So,
one minute.
almost 20 years. Oh,
Yeah,
almost 20 years.
almost. Yeah. I forgot when we joined BLD.
Yeah, so Amy and I actually are already friends coming from Bukas Loob sa Dios, which is a single ministry there, Catholic single ministry in the Philippines, in Cebu. Unya, mauna siya giingon nga kaning social media nindot sad ni siya no kay maka-regain back the friendship, ni maka-regain back sa mga past unsa mga relationships nimo before, may it be friends, may it be your family members nga layo na mo na siya advantage of having online no, especially Facebook yun. By the way, we have business partners watching us. Thank you for all your support, Ma'am Adeline,
Hi,
Marilyn,
Abby.
well as Ramona is here. Vivian Lauder is also watching here. So please, please, please share our live stream. All right. So magchika na ta-imes. Ang atong topic today sa atong The Magic is about works like magic. Ano? Ang title niya, Works Like Magic. If you take
Oh,
any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it as far as it will go. Push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it to the wildest edges of edges. Then you'll force it into the realm of magic. So, makuyawan ta ng magic, no? Kaysa to amang good. No, makuyawan ta ng magic nga term good. Kanang sakit din ni siya. Murag, lisod ni siya tunlon sa una kay murag niagi gyud ko sa pon kay akong lula baya ang tinuhuan no kay grabe ka katoliko gyud ba dili ta mo tuon ang magic magic kay sa yawa na ana bitaw to sa una ba kanang
true.
magic gyud naman gina siya so mao na siyang well open naman atong mind karon magic could be the way you perceive things like prayer. For me, prayer is magic. When you really pray for something really really hard, it's gonna happen. What about you, Ams? What do you think about this book first in general?
Actually, thanks to you, you were the one who introduced me to the book. But I already have read the book, The Purpose-Driven Life, and The
Mm-hmm.
Secret. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, somehow it's more about gratitude. So like anyone out there who read the book, we always like to believe in magic, and of course, magic is real. It's like I think we stopped believing in magic when we grew up. When we're adulting, so we think that it doesn't happen anymore, like unicorns, Santa Claus, something like that. But um, believing in magic is something that would always, always make someone like me, especially like be hopeful.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe in attracting, positive energy. In fact, I wanted to share this. I'm not sure if this is related, but somehow I think it is. Um, Yesterday or the day before,
Mm-hmm.
I was really manifesting like I wanted to buy a new printer. I wish I could buy a printer that's half the price, but it's still, like the latest.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking out, myself, and we went to Ayala. And so
Uh-huh.
we were looking for a personal printer, and behold, I got a printer 50% off because that was the last stock, and according to them, the box was damaged. And because
Mm-hmm.
there's no box, they opted to sell it 50% off. And I said, what am I gonna do with the box anyway? So I
Right,
got
right.
the printer, still brand new, and I got it half the price. So it was funny. So I thank the
Yep.
universe for that. Thank you. I got my wish
Yes,
in
but you know
seconds.
what? The more you read something like that, you are conscious. Honestly, believe it or not, that's always been happening in our lives. It's just that
Yes.
we're not conscious that that's happening because we are not aware of it. So that's why we really have to be reflective of the things that's happening in our lives, and being surrounded with people that are reflective, community that's amazing and are really talking about things that with the same direction, with the same hope, with the same goal nga, uy, pwede lagi na, mahitabo lagi na. Di ba mahitabo gyud siya? So, it's the same thing with positivity. So, when you are around people that are very positive, ma-positive sad ka. Sa kanang mga sige sag nega, kanang mga sigig marites, mamarites sad kag apil. So, you
True.
really have to be reflective ba nga la, uy, dili naman ni siya maayo or murag dili man kay ko ganahan ani murag dili man gani siya pareha sa ako ang gi-believe in. So that's when you take action. It's either you want to stay with them or you really want to just, even with relationships, we talk about relationships also, no? That's also very true. But anyhow, I really want to just read this part of the book, Imes, that says, ang kana ko nung, how can it be a person who is born in the total poverty, starts with nothing, has very little education, goes to become a president or a celebrity or
Yeah.
builds an empire and becomes one of the wealthiest people in the world? So how do you explain that? You know what I mean? So that's actually magic. That's actually through prayers. But what made it really happen is that person is really very grateful of the things that she has when she's experiencing it. Just imagine you start two things, no? Same business ko na.
Yeah.
Same business, but this person is used to not having anything. But every single blessing that comes into his life, grateful yun siya, Lord. So, thank you, gud kayo nakakaon ko, ana. Well, this person, for example lang, no? For example, this person is just getting the richness of his family, heirs or heiress baron. So, whatever's given to her or him, he would just be, okay, I'm just following through the family's legacy, blah, blah, blah. So, which one of these two kuno would really be very successful and permanently successful in life? Most likely the first one, because the first one is very grateful of whatever that happens in his life, nga makaingon gid siya, ay blessed nako, successful nako, because wala man ko ani sa una. So do you remember any of the things that you have right now, Imes, that you did not know you prayed for it before, di I?
Mm. Of course. Well, are we talking about material? Are we talking about person?
Any blessings,
Well,
anything that you
yeah, the greatest manifestation is my son. I actually was, even at a young age, I was already like, oh no, not young age, but while I was working, I really like to travel, right? And I said to
right?
myself, I'm not going to marry until the age of 40 or at least 39, which happened.
Yeah.
And at the age
Yes.
of 40 or 41, I wanted to have a kid, and which also happened. And I wanted a
Yeah.
son, and it also happened. So it's
Yeah.
really like a manifestation to me, like all throughout my life, even from when I was a kid until I grew up, I
Yeah.
constantly asked the universe or God about, something like at the age of 27, I wanted a car. I was able to get it, but by one, for myself, from my
Yeah.
savings, not from my parents.
Right.
And I even won contests, like a trip to Boracay. What was the other trip I won? Only
Mhm.
because I manifested it, like
Right.
there's an announcement, something like that. So I really believe in the power of positive thinking and negative thinking as well. So if you think negative about someone or
Yes.
something, it's
Yeah.
eventually going to happen. That's why I don't like associating myself with negative people or the maritas. I
Okay.
like associating myself with people who really likes giving compliments. That's why, in my circle, the friends that I have, we always like to compliment each other. We don't look at the negative
Mhm.
aspect of the person. But
Yes.
if it needs to be called, you talk to the person, one on one, but say it in nice way and say that you only are saying this because you care for the person, not to
Perfect.
criticize. Yeah, but to
Right.
improve her or him. And the
Yeah.
same goes,
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Same. Same. Same.
it's really
Yep.
important.
Yeah. I agree with that. Hey, we have more business partners coming in, and I hope there's going to be more also. That's not just business partners, but we inspire them. Say something, because I know if you are watching our live and you felt like, "Uy, para naman na sa mga business partners." No, this is just, we're talking about life in general. So Coach Kate is watching us. Hi. Mom Lucy's watching.
Hi,
Charm all the
mga
way
guwapa.
from us. Yes. watching all the way from. Oh, I'm taking the kids to the gym now. This time I want to go to the gym too. Charm is also watching. Jenny is another business partner from California. Thank you so much. Thank you all for watching. Now, I
Thank
would just like
you.
to get the snippets of these books because sometimes mong dili lagi nato ma-realize no until mabasa tag something, until na gyud tay makita ano. It says the ay katong without gratitude sad. So the negativity, the positivity, as what you've said, the more sad ka makafeel og negative vibration, the more nimo you take yourself out of it because it says without gratitude it's impossible also to have a permanent success. Now, to bring success into the goodness of your life, especially with work, with opportunity and promotions, money, and all that, Oy, I am echoing. You have to be grateful of what you have already. So this
Yes.
was really true for me when I really first read this book. I was just like so done. I mean, I've been a teacher here in America for 13 years. Kapoy na gid siya. Kapoy na gid siya. And especially to those that know me, mura bitaw I work in a city school with a high crime rate, and every day that I go to, I love my students, but there are other factors that's not making me love what I do anymore. Like, the surrounding, the area, the administration, the parents that are also like, some most of the time are the headaches or something like that. So I love my job, but if there's other ways that I will do, then I will have. So it honestly came to a point that I will just go to work because of routine or because I'm man siya akong mode of income, no? So I will just go wake up in the morning, come back home tired, and do it again the next day. And I know those who could relate to me, put it in the chat because most of us are like that. But when I read this book, so that means I already was in the business when I read this book. It's a big realization that they said in order for you to be blessed with more, you have to be grateful of what you have right now.
Yeah. Or else
Because
it will
just
be taken from you.
yes, it will be taken away from you. Because can you just imagine? The book said, just imagine right now. Okay, you're a nurse right now, or a teacher like me, or whatever your work. Just imagine there's gonna be an invisible manager that's following you every single place and every single time, like in the morning or as soon as you get to work, and you just gonna put in half ras imong trabaho ba, or you don't
Exactly.
really care anymore. What do you think that manager's gonna do after a day or 2 or 3 days? They're gonna kick you out of your job. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
just imagine that. In order for you to be really, really grateful, and if you pray for a promotion, di ba you have to show that you are really good? So mo
Yes.
gini siya akong na-realize ko na Lord, kapoy na day kay ko pagka-maestra no pero tangungon jud ni na ako akong pagka-maestra para maka-retire gyud kog early kay para i-bless ko nimo sa akong digital business nga I love now because that had changed my routine, I had seen more value in my business now. Then of course I would always say this, I love my students. I'm changing one student's life at a time, but if I become a full-time coach, I'm changing more families, I could help more. So that's what I really really thought about. Oh my gosh, I'm grateful that kaayo ka kung magsige na lang kagyaw-yaw about sa imong trabaho. Right? What about you,
Yes.
I know you have went through something about the job that you were working before you came in the business.
Yeah, true. I've been in many different jobs, and the more grateful you are, the more blessings really come. But with my last job, I was really like, it was really toxic. So the more I realized, the more I complained about it to my husband, the more toxic it became.
Yes.
And there was a point like I had to stop, I had to stop thinking, because, there's nothing I can do that's beyond my control. I could only control what what's within me.
Mhm.
I could not control how this person acts. So it's
Mhm.
like it's either like I stay and be miserable, or
Mhm.
should I look for some an option out there? Because yeah, money is important somehow, but it's not the most important, right?
Right.
Like I always say this, like anhin pa ang damo kung wala ng
Yes,
kabayo.
that's right.
What
That's
will this
right.
kabayo
But that's really true though,
Yeah.
because as what we talk about during the time, like when we were what day was that? Day 4 about health. Like if
Yeah.
your health is already, if your job is putting a toll on your health, like what is? there to look forward to. Murag magsige na lang kag kasakit or mas stress then dili naka-happy sa imong gibuhat, it's not enough also to just like talk, da 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 da, but you have to do something. You have to do something. That's why I always say this in the ads that we do in our business, like, wait, pagod ka na ba sa iyong trabaho? Or are you not happy with what you are? Or, oh my gosh, are you dreaming of something else but you are stuck there in your job? Hey, wake up. Nobody else is going to help you but yourself. You really have to do something. And think about this. 5 years from now, where will you be? Would you still be in a miserable job? Or because you have taken action, you are somewhere else that you're happier? So that's always the case, right?
Yes, true. Yeah, that's always the thing that we should remember. It's not really about money, you know. I mean, of course, money is important. You know, we won't buy food, we don't have shelter, and all the things that we have. But we really also have to think also like how it would affect our health, our mental health, physical health, emotional, spiritual. So there are a lot of jobs out there. In fact, you know, right now I'm on, you know, I'm on just this business, digital business. I'm taking my time. If I get an offer, I really look at thoroughly if it's worth it. You know, I don't mind if I have to wait because anyway, I have a little savings. But you know, I also see that this business would be a huge there's a huge opportunity and possibility that I could see here. That's why I'm not in a rush because I know this would be one of the things that I'll keep, you know, like this might like you, this might be my retirement
Yeah,
plan A or B, you know, it could be
yeah,
A, it could be B. Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, it's something that I could even pass on to my son when he grows up, you know.
definitely.
And
And just like a little background about our business to those that are not business partners yet. Wala man good may quota. There's no quota in this business. You work on your own time. Definitely, you are your own boss. So if you really want to rush in being successful, you do more. You do more in this business. You put ads. You do something. There are best practices within this business. But if you feel like, okay, I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm gonna learn the art of learning how to earn money online, which is digital marketing now. Then there's a lot of trainings that we could also learn from, right?
yeah, and take note with what Anne said, like we're all using social media, so why not make it to something beneficial, like generating income for us rather than wasting our time for hours, minutes on, you know, like just looking at TikTok and not earning or in Facebook or Instagram. Why not enjoy it at the same time earn, right? So, you
Right,
know, you
right.
do birds with
I,
one stone.
yes, it says I totally agreed. Practicing gratitude, it's truly magical. It's truly amazing. It does wonders to me. For me, to God be the glory. Yes, tama, sis Jenny.
Amen.
God forbid, that is truly His mission for us. And we have more business partners hopping in. Hello, hello. Nice hearing from sis Elaine. Myla Sangian also is watching. And yeah, definitely. So maulang na siya ang atong i-leave for our viewers that there are still a lot of things that we can do, and for us to be stressed on something, we only live in this life once.
Yeah,
Once in
and
once
mm,
in good.
yeah, and kana ganing mga tao na think I'm afraid to lose my job. You know, I've been in this job for 20 years, 15 years. Don't think that way because the more afraid you are, the more blessed, or rather, the less opportunities or blessings will go to your, you know, your funnel. It's like, you know, I'm always thinking about sales because I'm a salesperson. So you have to think that there's a vast opportunity out there. So it will start coming to you, and never think that you're less, you know, than compared to the rest. Your value or your value is worth more than what you think, and you have to put that out there. You know, you have to put that out to the universe. Don't be scared. You know,
Right.
you'll always find a better job and a job that will make you happy. You know, you have to be happy to enjoy your work. You should
Yeah.
let money work for you, not work for the money.
Definitely, I agree to that. More business partners coming in. Mom Adele's already here. Mom Yolanda's here, and of course, Mom Belen. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And yes, so the title that we have for today is Magical Works Like Magic. So if you really believe on something, you really have to push in doing it. You know, the more you push in doing it, the more you could see results. You could not just sit down og nagprint akong banasa na nasaba ning binhiro. Can you see that? Ay, sabi mo, nang sige pananghid. Bitaw, the more you, okay, di pa gid siya maundang, no? Bitaw, the more you really work on it, most definitely, mura bitaw, sige kag pangayo sa imong mama or sa, no, some of us would treat God as our father and we would always just say, magsigig yung kog ampo, magsigig yung kog ampo. Lord, mura na sa nagsikag pangayo sa imong papa, paliti lagi ko ani, kay para lagi ni ani. So, just like that, the more you ask for it, if you are grateful sa unsa man naa ka, then most likely hatag gyud na nimo. Kay sabi taw sige kag pangayo unya o gihatagan na ti kaatog ingon ana, imo ra mang gilabay. You know what I mean? Or gitagaan na
Yeah.
ti kaan wala man kani mura bitaw you really have to think about be very very grateful and you really have to show that you are deserving of what you pray for and ask
Yes.
for. Push it to the limit, push it to the edge. Mao dyan na usay ako sad no like ang prayers grabe kay tong hinilakay nato sa BLD kay ang mga realizations like, from the younger years that we have unya coming here before coming here in America. That's when we met and we were in a 3 day seminar for spirituality. Grabe akong realization gid ato nga I'm meant to go out of the country and with a bus gid sa pamilya and that's my purpose in life, no? So ako gid to siyang gipush pero grabe gid nga kana bitang ingon gid bitaw dahil nagbinutan gyud kag by day hatag gid ni nako ni mo imong pag-ampo. So karon I'm also in the crossroad of my career. And I know I have decided coming from some other, ang atong makita nga inspiration from the business and talking to the people that are also really successful and to those that really believed in me. No, it's not just my husband, it's not just my family, but there are other people that could see your worth. And sometimes they are there for me as a messenger by God. Like, oh my gosh, naglibog-libog pa ko sa, sorry sa libog-libog sa Tagalog dyan ha.
Yeah,
Nag,
true.
I was in
Lalito,
doubt
lalito.
na nalilito ako or I was just in doubt if I could really do this. But when I decided and I had to put it out to the universe, like, hey, I'm going to retire this year. This is my last year. Though it's harder for some of my family members to really believe in me, but if I believe that I can do this, I could find a way to make it work. And I know it would work because I'm bakir na ko ang Ginoo. Master kay Ginoo ningon ko Ginoo. Butan kay kada, nagbinutan gyud kasi mong pagka-maestra. Sige, lain na sa dimong gusto kana. Sige, blessed ka. And remember, our prayers, our own will, unya unsay atong gusto, atuan ang gusto, but that's not what God wants from us. Remember, God answers our prayer right away, later, or maybe no, because there's another and it's a better, or
Better.
di mo na mauyahang plano for us. So, mo lang
Yes.
gid na siya. Mo lang gid na siya. I really do believe in that. Mas grabe gani ko basta na naghilak ako ang pag-ampo mo ingon na ginawa iya hilak-hilakan na sad ko.
And
So
speaking
that's
of hilak, yeah.
mhm.
And speaking of hilak, and I promise not to make you cry, but actually, when you messaged me before, because I knew you right back then, I knew the kind of person you are. I really believed and said yes right away without even looking at the video, because you're a person of integrity, and I really see the growth in you, like personal and financial. So nakita dyan ako ba na, hala no, si Anne, she was like this before. Kita dyan ako yung struggles. And look at her now. She's doing great. So I'm really proud of you, Anne, as a friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Smo na siya gingon di magstorya ra lagi ming Amy, but really guys, to those that who does not wala gid ka ilana mo ako gi kinapobrihan sa among batch. As in wow gid ko bisag maestra na ko kana gyud bisag maestra na ko wala koy sakyanan nakasakay pa kong Amy kay taga Pardo si Amy. Unya dili ko mo kulot sa ilang mga grupo kay sila mo adto sila sa mga high-end nga restaurant wherein ako
Hala,
so,
uy, dili
igor
mo.
gani akong kwarta, igor gani akong kwarta pamilya dong sa Redemba. Sumo na siya niingon gyud ko naingon ko ayo ko pailaka Ims naingon gyud ko nga
Mm.
slowly but surely for as long as you're doing things nga dili ra gani for yourself, if God would see that I'm gonna bless you with more because you'll be able to help other people, mo gina siya ang akong pirmi nga ma-realize nga ay hatag gyud siya sa Ginoo if you really would
Mm.
just say nga dili ra gyud ni
And,
para ako Lord, I promise
no,
dili ra
and,
gyud
and also, yeah, another way, so dito kapilakon again, is
nya nga ako na ning andam-andam nga dili gyud ko mohila.
Kung I'm a good an, you're not pretentious. Dili ka para sa uban. I had a not really friend, but I knew somebody before nga katawanan jud kay siya kat-kat ba grabe kay mo kat-kat. Ang storya di mao didto mao dere. Na nado elevator ilang balay nga lang may muin may elevator na ako yung friend nga dato gani kay it's like elevator sa ilang balay. But yung ana
Oh
siya
my
kat-kat mo storya ba, and then I had to talk to her. I had to make her understand na I'm not picking on her, but people are, of course, everybody knows that she's lying, right? So I had to tell her, now, you have to be, if you have your own world, you have to wake up, girl, because people will be making fun of you if you don't, or people will avoid you. So you choose. You make your own pretended, pretense world, like we're in dato ka, o tinuod man gani na. Or instead of, talk, rather if dato man jud ka, share it, share it kung tinuod ka dato ka. And you don't need to brag about things you don't have, because people will see it man good. I mean, you and I have, a lot of friends who are really rich, and mga humble gani kaayo,
yes.
and they share a
Yes.
lot of their blessings. Dili jud ka makaingon nga "Ay, dato man di kay ni si Kuan." Uta kabalo, di ba? But
Yes.
those
Pero
are the
nakapil
people.
gyud ko sa mga inyong kadato sa una, Imes, nakapil gyud ko sa inyong mga kadato. Kanaging
Hello, uy,
ang mga
kalabo
nagkakanan
sila.
oo, nagkakanan dito sa rhythm. So, sa Cebu, so naami every Tuesdays and Thursdays nga prayer group, no? So, ako maningkamot igug adto kasi I really believe in it, no? As after good sa among seminar, I really believe in it that God has blessed me with a lot, and because of this community, my community even helped me. Ako teacher taong kus pinakabukirang dapit
I like
sa
that. Yeah.
media. And
Yeah.
ma-recall na naman ni Aimee, no? But I don't know if you've noticed that, Imes, but I really have this heart to help others, and
Yeah.
not just me helping others, but
True.
looking for my group, other groups and community that could possibly help. And that's
Mm-mm.
true to word do. Ang first ana ang BLD. So kita ako gikan ko sa eskwelahan unya wala gyud me means, but I really have to talk to my dato nga mga friends because if you want to help of kung dato gyud mo tabangi akong eskwelahan mura bitaw anak ko, and I could
Yeah.
not man. So just me opening my mouth to you guys, that happened, no? And that's not just that. Even if nagkuan Association of Filipino American Teachers here, dili gyud na ako makontain bitaw nga naa man ko'y grupo nga nanginahanglan og tabang unya na ko'y business partners dinhi nga mga dato man ni sila. Hey, even if we are in a party, let's do something for this.
Yeah.
Murag ana gyud ako aba. So murag innate na sad nako siya, which I really see my value in when every place that God will put me. Dili ra gyud gani para ako. Murag gyud na siya ni ana na dayon to si Coach Mildred. Bi, bakit mo pa naisip yan mga ganyan ko? Of course, no, what else can we do with your money and all this, and you are not able to help others. So mao
Oh,
gyud
yeah.
na siya
True.
ako feel sa una. Ang bisan pagpobre kay kusta na ng akong role di ay atong akong pagkapobre is makita na ko ang mga tao nga mga dato nga oy, of course you don't know where you can put value in your money also if you help this certain place, if you help these certain students. And that's really amazing. And even having this business, good mo na makaingon gyud ko nga
Yeah.
I really want to help. I really want to help. I really, really do. And it sometimes frustrates me because I think I'm just putting in my own willpower as a person. Nga dili man ako kaya. Lord, ngana na lang gyud ko, Lord. Nagbutang kog deadline for myself, this and this and this. But mo anang Ginoo niya sa sa good, murag 2 years pa ka sa business no, nya ganahan na gyud ka mao ni mahitabo. In ko okay kita ba ko suban na nasa you compare yourself to others, you're just gonna end up being frustrated. On
True. Yeah.
if you compare yourself to others pag yun, mugawas nga ingrata ka. Kay of course, dili man nimo gitan-aw og unsa na di ay so far ang na-blessed in your life. No? Mo na siya giingon nila, kanang magstorya lagi kog Bisaya, mugawas na gani akong background story mo. Ano ka, di man mo katuo, oy, kanang imong in English, mag-in-English ka, mura man kag mga dili in town. Uy, musugod na ka kog Bisaya, musugod na ka kog istorya sa akong life. Kung musugod na kog istorya sa akong life, amo na siya giingon nga ay. O di ay, no? So ana gyud ta unta dapat ang life, no? Kay if ang inana lang
I
gyud ta
think
dapat.
that's yeah. I think that's the reason why also nagka vibes na, because we have the same kanang likes and things that we like. Like for me also, I really like reaching out to people. Labi na kanang like you say na ay mga extra ba, not naman na dato jud, but na sila extra to give, like to pay forward, because we always do that every year, like as much as we can, especially helping kids. Like you, I have a soft spot for children jud. Also for the elderly, like, but
Yeah.
sa elderly lang usahay, murag heavy lang jud kay akong feeling, labi na man ka anay. Diri gani sa Mabolo, I forgot the place, kanang mga tigulang nga, murag moadto ka para malipay sila, but some of the old people there, mura na og masuko, moadto ka kay, you remind them of their kids na wala jud ni bisita nila. Ana ba? So, murag, unlike sa kids, man good, or sa children, when you go there, full of gratitude lang jud sila. And just seeing them na super happy, maski kanira imong gihatag nila, nya grabe na kailang ambak-ambak. So, lahi ra jud ba? So, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. So we should always like dili lang sa ta dapat magsigig saying hala ako nang tanan receive receive receive. Somehow we
Yeah.
should also be able to apply like giving because the more you give, like they say sa Bible na the more you shall receive. But di sa ka magthink mo hatag lang ko because
Yeah,
daghan ako
lagi ko
nag-ask.
mabalik na ako.
Oh,
Ingon ba
yes.
sevenfold big kung $7 akong hatag na siguro ko $49 ang ibalik. But
Correct,
you're
correct.
right. This even came from the book, no? So think about the times in your life when gratitude has already played a role in making things work out for the better. Reflect on the instances when expressing gratitude led to positive results. Ana lang yun lagi. Oy, basta salamaton nung jud ta, magpasalamat lang jud ta pirmi bisan ganig all the things. I know that's somewhere part of the book later on. Even the negative things that had happened into our lives, we have to be grateful. It's hard to be
True.
grateful with those at the moment, but really, if you look back, if you really look back, laoy mauday tong pobre kay Miss na no, mauday tong gipaskwela gi ko mauday tong dili makaya sa akong mama ug papa magpaskwela nako. Kay para makakita gid ko sa value sa Ginoo ba nga he had sent me more people to help me, to love me. And in a way because gitabangan ko makatabang sad gid ko sa uban. Ana gani akong perspective all the time in my life kay kung sige ako ingon pobre gyud kay mi, wala gyud ko ni kuan, murag slagot na kay ka sa world ba. Murag lang ingon lagi sala baya na no kung pobre ka gipanganak na pobre gyapon ka kanang pagkamatay nimo. Bad kay siya hunahunahon but that's the truth. God has given us this life, same air, no? Na kay water. And it's really for you to survive good on what you want to do in your life to make it better.
And I think that's why you're blessed. Because ever since nagkakuyog ta, murag, wala kay ko ka-remember nga, sige kagreklamo nga pobre mi. Like maybe in your head, you were thinking like, pobre ka, ayaw mi, ana. But when we were together, you were full of sharing, you were full of giving. So I think the universe and God saw that, and mo na, blessed na kay kakaroon, and dato na kay ka.
Ala, i-claim gyud ka ng dato na gyud
Uy,
kayo.
dato na sa to, iPhone 15 Pro Max. Anniversary, anniversary lang. Sana all.
Oo, naingon dahil sa ako, ikaw, iPhone 15 Pro Max fully paid. Butangan yun yung mag-end fully
Oh,
paid.
bitaw fully paid.
Kumakulbaan ko na tayo fully paid. But anyways, bitaw, ay daghan kayong salamat, Imes. Thank you. Ingon ko, di ko ni pala
Likewise.
kung play mo naman kung gipahilak. Ginagmay lang para, anak raman yun ng
Like
life.
man.
Okay, anak ra yun ng life. So I am looking forward to more business partners that's gonna come our way. That's we will be able to share bitaw and would believe in the same kanang positivity lang gyud in life. Kay lisod gyud honestly mga tagak gyud sila sa pangpang IMS kung dili gyud sila positive nya kusog sila ani nga business. Why binuang? I tell you, how many of them have I coached and already are in the business, no? Let's just say even the 180,000 all over the world. Do you really think all those 180,000 are successful? No. You could only see very more, but not a lot of them are posting. Let's just take a closer look into my team. My team has been here for 2 years. Like we are like 100 something already. If I'm gonna count each and
Wow.
every single person, no. But look at how many are we have in during the meeting. 20, 40.
Yes.
Nagtutong gingon ni Ray Hagdan, if you have the 20% of your business that's really focusing on what they wanted to do, help those. Mahurot imuhang time, effort, and imuhang feelings sa mga tao nga they believe at first but they did not continue and pursue. 'Di ba? Anak lang yun na siya. So let's just move on, continue to those that would, really want to do it, let's do it. And for those that would not, well, good luck.
Give them
Happy
time.
birthday.
Basig
They're
late
gonna
bloomer lang.
late bloomer lang, they're gonna come back. But ang nakanindot lang sa atong business, they walay lugi because they've already had the health benefits of the business. If they choose
Agree.
not to take the financial aspect and benefits of the business, I don't feel as bad because I know what they have right now when they started the business, that's gonna help them with their health. right? So I think
Yeah.
that's about it. That's about it. Remember na lang, to those who do not have gratitude, even what they have will be taken from them. Hala mo, sige gyud mo. Kana ba all you
Ay,
wanna,
panghadlukan.
kung ano gid ni ako na gid na ning kamot ani tag sure oy kung wa ka gibless sa Ginoo dili gyud ka maingon ana bitaw. So kalma-kalma lang mo diha kanang mga nana sa taas basin mahagba mong pinakalit kalma lang. Oh, bitaw. So mao na siya, that ends our live.
Thank you
Just
for
keep,
having me.
thank
Thanks,
you. And I
Anne.
know you're about to go to sleep now, but thank you so much to those business partners that are still here. 13 million. Oh, asa ka na? 13
Wow,
million.
13 million. Lucky number.
13 million. Now ni 15 na sila. 15
Parapo,
million viewers.
mag-raffle ka ng iPhone, Anne.
iPhone 15 Pro Max. In time. No? In time. Dili man kuno
Yeah,
pwede karon dayon. In time. So,
correct.
kasi giingon nga wala ta kabaw what is in store for us. All we know is we just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. Sunod pa di ay natong push mauna na, no? So that's the
Siguro
magical
mag-iPhone 13 na, paraffle kag iPhone 15.
makulbaan ta. Makulbaan ta ana mayon na siya dinosaur naman ang 15. Ma'am, di namin mo dawat ana. Makuyawan ka sa mga madaog og mga giveaways or masuko sila kung dili mauwi mong ihatag. But anyway, any last few words to our viewers? Last things that you want to say about anything and everything under the sun? Ana na lang.
Well, Jude, always have a grateful heart. You know, the moment you wake up, before going to bed, always thank the Lord, whatever it is, whether it be sorrowful, joyful. You know, there's always a reason why you experience something. So, mo lang na siya. And also, my motto in life, one of the mottos in life is, ilaingon na, if you to risk nothing is to gain nothing. So for me, if you risk everything, you gain everything. Ano ra jud na siya.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's all. Thank you so much again for having me, Anne, and God bless you, everyone, and especially you, Anne. You know, you're doing amazing, and we really thank you. You know, you're an angel sent from the
Oh,
above. Yeah, okay,
thank
so
you.
yeah, continue what you're doing, inspire more people, and God, I'm sure God will bless you more.
Yeah, thank you. And as always, I am very grateful to every single business partners that come in here for our conversation. Because for me personally, I want to say thank you to you, Ims. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because what are friends for if you don't even support them? But you did not just support me, you joined me in my journey. And I know you have your own journey also when you started this business, but for that trust that you have given to me, I'm very grateful. I'm out of words. I can't even express that. But pag ingon ni mo nga, yes, ni bayad dayon ka, you started the business. And I told myself, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Because, just like when you knock every door, bitaw, like not
Anak
literally,
bitaw ko
but
nga nung dugay kay kaniingon na ako, no? Maybe 2 years ago, dugay na ko.
yeah, but it happened for a reason. If I could have done that,
Exactly.
you could have been, oh,
Yeah.
fresh siya, dani niya, oy, wala pa man ni siya result niya, nagsige naman ni siya panawag, no? So that's not how it works. So thank you just so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you in person. Hopefully Japan will
Yeah.
happen. We'll see each other. We'll
We'll
see each
see.
other, and it's so close. I'm thinking of routes na ko hala uy kung mobalik gyud ko diri nig July kasayang 2 weeks ra ko na sa Pilipinas na sa Asia nasa Asia ganahan kana
Asia, ha? Social.
na dani
Diretso
ano
sa Pilipinas, from Japan, Philippines.
Japan, Philippines, maato pa kog Taiwan, na pa plano mo to Australia. Sa tuwa na lang tanan. You know why? Or part of this one, you know why, guys? Because our business is an attraction marketing. Even if we're just going to one place for a business convention, the rest of the other trips could also be part of the business because we will be taking pictures. We are gonna post it in our business page, and definitely others will get attracted and like, hey, what kind of business is that? And it's the tax write-off. So it's a win-win-win-win-win situation. So why not enjoy life? So if there are ways to enjoy life, not just being stuck in your job, not just being miserable with your job or with the person that you are in, because who knows, it's just the person that's really holding you back. Do something. Do something. If that's what your heart really is desired to go out. Ang akong ganahan sa travel, IMS, no? Bisag paborito kay kusanan, makakita man ko sa wonders of the world. Nga makaana gyud ko every time I go to places, like the very first place. So, balik na tag istorya, ingon ko dili kita mahuman. First
Culture,
na
yeah.
first na kog sakay eroplano nakadaog ko sa game Kanaba, which is katong kang Chris
Wow.
Aquino. Oh yes,
Mm-mm.
nagtawag-tawag ra ko kay kuan lagi ko kanang persistent gid ko ba.
Ah,
Nagtawag-tawag ra ko kay nakadaog ko.
mm,
So what happened
nice.
was pagkadaog na ako, oh libre. Libre ko no adto og Manila. So nakasakay ko og eroplano.
Mm-mm.
So mapasalamaton gyud kay ko haskay kusta na ani dining eroplano, inani din now ni Chris Aquino, inani dining now sa ABS-CBN. Like I was treated niya. It's my first time to really be in a luxurious hotel. Kana bitaw na kay pobre lagi mi. Uy, unsaon man ta na.
Nice.
Oh my God. Kika na jud migming lanilya. So that was around February of 2020. 2000 2002. Hala, December of that same year, I was also sent to Baguio as a representative sa CNU for the Rizal leadership sad namo. Nakana gyud ko, oh my gosh, Lord, kanang maayo gyud kay ka. And every time I go to places, makailak gyud ko. Monas lang mo, muhawak gyud ta kay hala uy inami dining Baguio, Lord, kanindot di aning lugar. Kana bitong Lord, salamat gyud ka. And everywhere I go, I always would give thanks nga pagkatug Hong Kong, hala kanindot di sa Hong Kong, pagkatug Australia, hala ninduta di ani dinhi mura bitaw in ana gid siya. I think that's where my passion for traveling bahalag mahurot ang kwartag travel kay kung narakas balay picture ra imong makita dili man nimo ma-feel gyud ang sige naa
Yeah.
kay mas nindot gyud ay, but if you are already there, and the more if you bring your family. The very first trip I brought my family on a cruise to Bahamas, wherein my husband did not really like it, like want it, would not want to be part of it. But I said, kung ako mo bayad mo kuyog yung ka. And siya, yes. So, because it's already sponsored by the business, he was able to take off work. That's one thing too, because he does not want to take
Yeah.
off work for just a day or two. I mean, you met him on our wedding, but then
Yeah.
katura gid ang last siguro niya nga 10 days break away from America, away from work.
Mm,
Next
okay.
na, after na 10 years, 15 years na, 12 years, going to Bahamas for 7 days. You know what I mean? Dili gina mo bakasyon akong bana. My bana is very hard working good. So manang, just for a vacation, unya, nagkuyog sad Miss Paris. You know what I mean? Like, he was not dreaming of Paris, but I was. And then, if katong ako ang pangandoy na hitabo, kuyugon ako akong ba? Namurag ana bitaw niya, that's when he started also liking like, hey, what if we go to Italy next? What if we go to
Nice.
Greece next? Mura bitaw I open his horizon also like, kay
Ganahan na
usually
siya.
mag
Mm-mm.
tinuod, usually nanagi kas Amerika, ang mga tao diri sa Amerika, very rare lagi kay nang ganahan travel. You know what I mean? Very rare. Kita mag mga nas Asia or gamay nga ko. Gusto kita mga tuan ni mga lugar ana-ana. Pero sila diri like most sa akong nailhan nga local. Yeah, you know, ana bitaw mo na sa business. I already have a house. I already have a car. Like, what else do you want to do there? Or if there is really something to go there, that's when you go. Or hinoon
Mm-mm.
siguro kung mga dato na sugod sigar kayo ako mga amiga, no? Ako mga sosyalidad, o di mga sosyalidad sa siguro kayo ni sila. But ang ako medyo pa man sad, so dili kay nila
Kasi
i-spend
sige
ilang time.
trabaho. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
trabaho man gid ang goal. Good kay mao na mag-retire gid ta, kabot og 65, mo 65 sakit na yung tuhod, di na nga-travel.
Di na ka mo travel. Yeah.
Yes. So most na nakita nga value sa akong balan ako nga for him, it was just like work, work, work all the time. But hey, I told him, especially during the pandemic, what are you gonna do with all your investments, especially with your, stock market? Ninaog na dako kaayog kaltas. Unya imo nang gisave for your future. What if mahurot na karon? Asa man ka? No?
Mm-mm.
So, enjoy life to the fullest and be responsible, sincere, but in a way, enjoy, have fun. Dili na gid mi mahuman, Ma'am Lucy. Bye, Ma'am Lucy. Always be happy and be grateful no matter what happened. Salamat po. Thank you, Coach Ann, from Jess and Heart Heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Magpa-thank you na sila para manglakaw na ko ta. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so, so very much. Looking forward to more business partners with you. And I'm just going to be here. We have plans and we hope God will bless
Yes.
our plans. And definitely we will be out there also. All right? Daghang
Looking
salamat. Thank
forward to
you.
meeting all the business partners soon
Moving
also. Take care,
on.
guys. God
Yes,
bless.
thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Anne.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right, what do I do at the end of this one? I usually just show you this about our
We are
business real quick.
global, and I am very happy and very grateful that you are here with us today. For those of you who's aiming, who's wanting, who's really needing to get that work for yourself and you wanted to be your own boss, for those of you who wondered how to crack this online world and how to, earn from this, and for those of you who are looking for extra ways and extra income, you are 1000% on the right place.
Definitely you were, you are, and you will be in the right place if you join us in our
Yeah.
business. Mommy Ann on the go in here, saying bye to everyone. Please continue to share your blessings. Bye.
Bye.